Are you single and ready to mingle? Join our singles party. Alfred, how old are you?
I'm 27
27. And where are you located?
in Minnesota.
Minnesota?
Yeah.
Okay, great. All right, just writing it down. Awesome. Okay, let's get the questions started. Okay, and what do you do for a living?
Oh, I I am a program engineer at a company here in
Oh,
Minnesota, and I also
uh,
I'm in the army.
okay, great. And do you have children?
No,
No children. And would you like children in the future?
I
You're,
say
I think you're,
yes, yes,
oh, you would. Okay, great.
yeah.
Okay, so what are you currently looking for? So are you looking for new friends, to date someone new, a long-term relationship?
At this point, looking for like, someone to get to know, and and to see if that we click as well because like people that are passionate and looking for relationships. So if in a much that our goal aligned, and then we can move from there, I guess. But my goal is for relationship purpose.
Okay, great. And what age range are you interested in dating?
Age range, I would say from like maybe 21 to 30.
21 to 30. Okay. And why do you think you're single?
Um, why do I think I'm single? Honestly, because I wasn't really like I was focusing on my career and I wasn't focusing on relationship back then. So now that I've reached the peak and now ready for relationship.
Okay. And who is your biggest celebrity crush?
Celebrity crush? No, I don't have one.
Okay. Is there anything about yourself that you're currently trying to change or improve?
I would say like change and improve on my dating life because like I said, I haven't really been engaging like going out and meeting people. So then that's aspect of it.
Okay. And are you an animal person? Do you have pets?
I I had a pet and I have no problem with animal. I love animals, that's why.
Okay, great. And are you a possessive person in a relationship?
I wouldn't say possessive, no.
Okay. Um, what is the best piece of advice someone has ever given you?
I would say this one, yeah, like, okay, if you are maybe like you are living with a lot of people, you are with a lot of people, and let's say sharing things together or sharing fish or anything, is that like if you are not the person who bought the food, not eat the last one.
Alrighty. And who do you admire most?
I must say my uncle for my family, that's a matter.
Okay, great. And what is the silliest thing you've ever done or said on a first date?
Oh gosh. Wow. Okay. I would, I wouldn't say that, but I was on a first date and um so the girl actually ended up leaving the date because of what I said to her.
Do you mind me asking what you said?
Okay. So we were on a date and I asked her like what are you looking for? Which kind of guy you no, what are you looking for in a guy? And she went on to explain those lists of qualities that she wanted in a guy, such as like she want a guy to have a good career and have good money and I asked her like which out like how would you what's your
Hello, my name is Dr. Sonio Desdervich. I am the owner of NEWGEN Chiropractic. Recently opened up my office on Frisco off of Main Street and 3rd Street. I'm specializing in chiropractic care, followed by exercises and stretches to do in office and at home. So, yes, there will be some homework, but that'll help really speed up the process and helping you get better so that we can help you stay fit and stable for the rest of your life.
Your what's your term of good morning look like? She said, oh yeah, someone that make maybe 150 or 200,000 per year. And I said, okay. So then when I'm asking me which kind of woman I'm looking for, or like what I'm looking for in a woman, so because I understood that her requests were very unrealistic. I mean, it was good, but it was unrealistic. So I don't know if I did it purpose, but I just, and she asked me like, what are you looking for in a woman? And I say someone that, and that she asked me what are you looking for? And I say I'm looking for someone that let's say that have a very low per muscular, like low body count and do not have a per muscular spouse. And she got
And
mad
say
and
the
walked
last
out.
part and doesn't. Sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. I heard you don't want someone with a high body count, but what was the other part that you said? I
And
couldn't hear it.
or maybe without a per muscular past. A per muscular past,
Okay,
yeah.
gotcha. Okay. And she walked out after you said that?
She got upset and walked out.
Oh, wow. Okay, well, guess you didn't pass that part. Okay. And
Yeah.
what is your idea of a good date?
My idea of a good day. I would say my idea of a good day, like doing things, low key, keeping it low key, no high expectations, like such as like we're going a picnic or you know, just a dinner date or like movie, but keep being new, like just have fun without expectations.
Okay, awesome. And what happened on your worst date?
My worst date? Oh, like would you explain what that is?
Like, have you ever had a date that went really, really bad? Like, and if so, like, what happened?
Oh yeah, I understand like to think sometimes like when I'm feeling like because like for example I love to work out every day and there's a day where I just feel crabby or maybe like sick in my body and I just overcome it because I understand like once I'm feeling sad or I'm not feeling doing something, I understand I need to perform. So I just go about it and do it.
Okay. And which movie can you watch over and over again?
Which movies? A specific like name or just a kind of
Like the title of the
or
movie.
the title of a movie? I usually love investigation movies such as like The Blacklist. I watch over and over again. I have watched over and over again.
Okay. And what makes you laugh?
What makes me laugh?
Yes.
I would. That's a good question. I really haven't like set a specific thing to make me laugh. I just something happen and if it's funny, I just laugh. But
Okay. And are you a forgiver, forgetter, or both?
I would say I forgive. Yes, I forgive her.
What are you passionate about?
I'm mostly passionate about helping people. Um, like because have a organization that I run and all of that. So I'm passionate about helping people and around the world.
Okay. And describe your three best qualities.
My three best quality, I would say I love communication and that's my friend. I love communication, and then two would be
Hello, my name is Tasha, and I am the creator and owner of Soap and Suds. Soap and Suds is almost a year old. I created it last year of 2020, and we make natural skincare products. Thank you.
Um, I love to read and I love to travel. I'm very
All
like
right.
as adventurous. Yeah.
Okay, adventure is great. Okay. And does your ideal person have to be located in Minnesota?
Um, Not really because I just once we click and I guess love have airplane ticket.
Okay. And the last question is, how can you be contacted? So, for example, can you be contacted via Instagram, Facebook, etc.?
Yeah, I would say number is 651-442-8915.
All righty. Thank you, Alfred. It was nice meeting you. We'll see what
Yeah,
happens. We're gonna post it. You never know what'll happen. Thank you for coming out and have a good night.
yeah, thank you, I appreciate it.
Thank you. Michelle, you're up next.
Oh,
Hello, Michelle. All righty. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you. So the first question I have for you is how old slash how young are you?
Thank you for that. I'm 43.
Yes. 43?
Yes.
Okay, great. And where are you located?
In near Anderson, South Carolina.
All right, Anderson, South Carolina. Just writing it down.
Mhm.
Okay, great. Okay, and what do you do for a living?
I'm an accountant.
Awesome. And do you have children?
I do. I have two children, one in college and one at home.
Okay, and would you like more children in the future?
No, I'm open to someone with children, but no, I'm not planning to have any more.
Okay, and what are you currently looking for? So, for example, new friends to date someone new, a long-term relationship.
I'm looking for something that's going to evolve into a long-term relationship.
Okay, and what age range are you interested in dating? 8 to
To 50.
to 50. Okay, great. And why do you think you're single?
Um, a lot by choice. So I just I'm a little traditional, and so I'm not finding that match of a traditional man these days. So I just haven't found the person for me yet.
Okay, and who is your biggest celebrity crush?
Oh, I really don't have one, but if I had to pick, um, I guess I would say, Denzel Washington slash Michael B. Jordan, something in that mix.
Okay, I know Michael B. Jordan is like the new name I hear a lot now. So okay.
Yeah, well, give me,
um,
give me a mix of that, with Denzel.
yes. Awesome. Good picks. Is there anything about yourself that you're currently trying to change or improve?
I think there's always room to improve. So I'm really working on doing things for me, right? I'm very much a giver, and so I would like to focus on doing things that make me happy. So yeah, just a little bit of self love.
Awesome. Are you an animal person? Do you have any pets?
I do. I have a dog and a cat, so I do enjoy animals. Yes.
Okay, great. Are
Hi, I'm A Nash, and I am the author behind my very first haircut. I want to tell an experience based loosely through the eyes of what I imagine a young black boy's experience with getting his haircut for the very first time, especially with his dad, and how important that experience is. And that is what I want to show and share to the world. Hope you guys enjoy.
You a possessive person in a relationship?
Um, no, I wouldn't say that I'm possessive. Um, I do believe in loyalty.
Loyalty. Okay, that's good. What is the best what is the best piece of advice someone has ever given you?
Be yourself, right? You know, it's be yourself because it's hard to be fake to keep that act up, right? So it's just easier to be yourself, um and the things that are meant for you will come for you.
Awesome. And who do you admire most?
Hmm. Um, a lot of people, but I think I probably would say my mother. She's overcome a lot, and she's still kind and a very traditional woman who loves a lot, and I hope to be that person.
Awesome. And what is the silliest thing you've ever said or done on a first date?
Um, the only thing I can think of is I was really nervous and I introduced myself as the person's name. So I was like, "Hi, I'm Brian." Like yeah,
Yeah.
I got the names mixed up.
You're just nervous. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
What is your idea of a good date?
Um, I think a good date incorporates fun, um, a little bit of, romance, a little bit of, romantic feeling with some fun. So, I like to keep it light, particularly on the first date. So if you can take me somewhere fun, show me a good time, um, make me laugh, that's my ideal date.
Okay. And what happened on your worst date?
Um, the guy showed up about an hour late. Um, and I we proceeded to order something, and I ordered an item that was $8 an appetizer, and he questioned, did I know how much the price of that appetizer was? And so, that made we didn't go on a second date. And I let him know, like, I can pay for the appetizer. It's not a problem. But it was just the way that he handled the situation.
Wow.
Yeah.
um, which movie? Okay. Uh-oh. Okay. Which movie can you watch over and over again?
Oh boy. Um, it's probably, it's old and it's not going to be probably a huge favorite, but The Color Purple.
Oh, yes. You know there's a remake coming out, right? There's like a
Yeah,
new one coming out now.
I heard about it
Yeah.
and I'm super psyched to see it. I know it's not it's a long movie. It's not a particularly favorite one, but for others, but I enjoyed the movie.
Yes. Yes. Awesome. What makes you laugh?
Someone who can laugh at themselves, right? Who doesn't take themselves very seriously. Who can laugh at my moments, because
Hello, my name is Larry Scott Cullum Jr. I am the owner of Royaluus, a distilled spirits manufacturer out of San Diego, California. We strive to bring our kings and queens together from all over the world with superb conversation, intimacy, and love. Come celebrate your inner royalty with Royaluus.
I have goofy moments. And so, if you're able to laugh at just, life, then I'm gonna laugh with you.
Awesome. And are you a forgiver, forgetter, or both?
I am a forgiver.
Giver, awesome. What are you passionate about?
Family, career, love.
Awesome. Describe your three best qualities.
I've been told that I am kind. Um, I am very much a giver, and I'm extremely loyal.
Okay, awesome. And does your ideal person have to be located in South Carolina, close to where you are?
No, no. I'm okay with someone within the United States. I'm not looking for international, but I am okay with someone who lives elsewhere, but who is committed to putting in the work for a long distance relationship.
Awesome. And the last question is, how can you be contacted? So, for example, Instagram, Facebook, email, etc.
I'm gonna go with my email. My social media is private until I get to know you better. And so my email is Michelle, that's two L's, open, that's OPEN, arms, ARMS, at yahoo.com. Michelle, open arms at yahoo.com.
Okay, great. It was nice meeting you, Michelle. And let's see what happens once it's posted. You never know who will email you. So thank you for
Thank
coming out
you.
and thank you and enjoy the rest of your night.
You too. Bye.
So Joel, 1 second. Okay. Hello, Joel. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for asking.
Great. How old are you?
I am 27.
27. Great. Alrighty. And where are you located?
I'm in Meridianville, Alabama.
Say the first part again. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Meridianville, Alabama.
Meridianville. Great. Alabama. Awesome. Okay. And what do you do for a living?
Well, I'm a package handler at FedEx Ground and currently studying voice acting.
Oh, awesome. Okay, that's cool. Okay. And do you have children?
I do not.
Would you like children in the future?
I don't really have any plans for kids.
Alrighty. And what are you currently looking for? So, for example, new friends, to date someone new, a long-term relationship.
Looking to date someone new, and then when I've been with that person for so long, then I'm ready for it to fuse into a relationship.
All right, awesome. And what age range are you interested in dating?
Somewhere between the age of maybe 23 to 30.
Okay. And why do you think you're single?
Well, after my last relationship last year, I haven't really been mostly focusing on trying to get a new date. I've only been at the time focusing on school and then also trying to find what career path. And since I've already decided that voice acting was going to be my career when I was about to graduate, that was mostly my solely focus. So relationships or finding a new date wasn't really such a huge issue.
At PHP Agency, we're passionate about your financial future. Our dedicated team of professionals is here to provide top-notch financial services tailored to your needs. From retirement planning to investment strategies, we're committed to helping you secure a solid foundation for tomorrow. Take control of your financial destiny with PHP Agency. Together, we'll pave the way to a brighter and more secure future.
Or it didn't really matter to
Gotcha.
me.
Okay. Okay. And who is your biggest celebrity crush?
Well, I think I'd probably have to say Cree Summer.
Oh, from Different World?
Yeah, voice actress from
Oh,
different
okay.
cartoons.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay. Okay. I know her from A Different World. Okay, great. Okay. um, is there anything about yourself that you're currently trying to change or improve?
I guess I'd have to say like one thing I would want to change about myself is like setting limits because honestly, I do find myself actually setting limits, not just dating wise, but mainly for any type of thing, any assignment or any task at hand. But the next thing you know, sometimes it leads to me procrastinating, and at least not to shy away from something new, even if I'm not really comfortable with being around something new.
Okay, awesome. And are you an animal person? Do you have any pets?
I had pets. I used to have like two dogs. Well, one dog I had last, but this was almost a year ago. And yes, I
Okay,
am an animal
great.
person.
Awesome. Okay. Are you a possessive person in a relationship?
Not really, no.
Okay. And what is the best advice? What is the best piece of advice someone has ever given you?
Just to be who you are, because I mean, you really can't change who you are on the outside. Because I mean, even if you do find interest in things that you actually do like, I mean, or if you were born with that type of gene, you might as well just embrace it.
Awesome. And who do you admire most?
I'd say my mother, because I mean, she was very supportive of me like throughout life, and like at times where I was really stuck somewhere.
Awesome. What is the silliest thing you've ever said or done on a first date?
Uh, I don't know if this comes off as silly, but I actually gave a compliment on her shoes, and then I asked if I could look at them up close and even take a picture of them.
Okay. Out of curiosity, what was her reaction? Did she say yes?
Well, yeah, I mean, because she
Okay.
technically knew me already.
Okay, cool. Okay. What is your idea of a good date?
Um, I'd say like anything that makes her have a good time. Like for example, maybe going to the arcade, going bowling, and if she's really a thrill seeker and like she could do take any type of thrill, have a big meal together, all that stuff.
Awesome. And what happened on your worst date?
Well, put it simply, every time she contacted me, she would always sound like she's stressed, depressed, or you're crying on the line because of her mother mostly because she told me about her mother being like abusive and like she'd like constantly stalk her or eavesdrop. And then I usually try my best to like be the voice of reason or to try to talk her out of it. But at the time, the stress was really starting to get to me. Like I'm no psychologist, but I just try my best. But then one infamous day when me and my date were going to a concert at the Big Spring Park, her mom came up walking behind her. I kind of tried to warn her by sending her a text, but then I realized that her phone was in her bag. So
GS Partners is a blockchain hub that allows individuals to put their money into different sectors. Once that money has been allocated, the professionals from each sector then puts the individual's money to work and assigns them the profits. This is Quinn Brown with Living Financially Sound, changing the way the world thinks about money.
I was really nervous or scared for her, seeing how she'd react. And then all of a sudden she came storming back to me in an angry or sad way, saying take me home. So that's exactly what I did. And then while I was driving her home, she just kept rambling on about her mom and whatnot, and how she was really stressing her out. And then as soon as I did drop her home, she almost kind of forced me to stay with her to for emotional support. But I told her I wanted to go back to the concert to just watch the performance. So I mean, she let me go. I mean, I knew I wasn't going to be alone because my sister was there too. Then I tried to explain the whole thing to my sister, who called my mom, and I explained it to her. I told her I was going to probably explain her to her in 2 days. But honestly, when she called later that night, I just couldn't hold it in much longer, and I just really had to break it off with her, just tell her how I feel. And even though that did upset her, I mean, it was very valid. It was a very justified reason I had to do it.
Yeah, that is a lot. Okay, and which movie can you watch over and over again?
Okay, I'd only just seen this movie recently, but I'd say the Super Mario Bros. Movie.
Oh, great. Okay. And what makes you laugh?
Basically funny videos, any quotes from any funny movies or TV shows, etc. Let's see. Maybe some comedic lines from certain stand-up comics.
Awesome. Okay. Are you a forgiver, forgetter, or both?
I'm a forgiver, but I do have limits where sometimes I just can't really do so much forgiving at the same time.
Okay. And what are you passionate about?
Let's see. Like example.
Um, so for example, are you passionate about music? Are you passionate about your career? Are you passionate about yeah.
Okay. Yeah, yes, I am passionate about my career and music and my hobbies.
Awesome. And describe your three best qualities.
Let's see. Example again.
So like some qualities are patience,
Oh,
what
okay.
else?
All right.
Patience, yeah.
Okay, I got it. Okay. One of them is perseverance, dedication, and justification.
Okay. And does your ideal person have to be located in Alabama?
Mm, let's see. It don't really have to be. I mean, I would say yes, because I mean, I would like to get to meet him face to face in person. I'm just kind of tired of having to meet through social media.
Okay. And how can you be contacted? So for example, Instagram, Facebook, email.
Let's see. I would use my phone number, but honestly, sometimes when I get calls,
You just never
just
know. Yeah.
yeah, it just either just goes straight to a missed call. So I'm just gonna go with my email.
Okay, if you want to give it now.
Okay, it's J, and then the month of August, AUGUST with an E at the end. So it would be JAUGUSTE, and then 815 at gmail.com.
Awesome. All right. Well, it was nice meeting you, Joel. And, once everything's posted, let's see what happens. You never know who will email
Cool.
you. So thank you for coming out. It was nice meeting you.
Thanks.
Have a good night.
You too.
Abby, it's your turn.
Hi.
Hi, Abby. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Okay, I'm well. How are you?
Good.
Good. Abby, how old are you?
I'm 28.
28. Awesome. And where are you located?
I'm in Stuart, Florida.
Stuart, Florida. Awesome. Just writing it down. Stuart, Florida. Okay, awesome. And what do you do for a living?
I'm a therapist in a substance abuse treatment program.
Awesome. Okay. And do you have children?
I do not.
Okay. And would you like children in the future?
I think so.
Okay. And what are you currently looking for? So, for example, new friends, to date someone new, a long-term relationship.
Sorry.
Oh, is it the doggy?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I'll ask it again. Are you currently looking for new friends, to date someone new, a long-term relationship?
Yeah, so I would say a long-term relationship.
Okay. And what age range are you interested in dating?
Probably 28 to 35.
Okay. And why do you think you're single?
So I moved to Florida about 2 years ago, so I really haven't been in the dating scene. It's been kind of focusing on moving, getting settled, finding a good job, all of that stuff. So it hasn't really been a priority.
Okay. And who is your biggest celebrity crush?
Um, I feel like all of the ones that I have, nobody would know who they are. So I would probably say someone like Machine Gun Kelly.
Oh, okay. Rocker kind of look. Okay, cool. Okay. um, is there anything about yourself that you're currently trying to change or improve?
Yeah, so one of the things I'd like to work on is being more assertive. I think I can be very passive, and that's gotten me into a lot of situations. So I've been trying to work on that.
Okay. And I know this answer already, but I'm going to ask, are you an animal person and do you have any pets?
I have a 6-month-old puppy, and I have a bunny as well.
Oh, bunny. Wow. Okay. That's cute. Okay. Are you a possessive person in a relationship?
No, not at all.
Okay. And what is the best piece of advice someone has ever given you?
I think it's the advice my brother gave me. And he always says, even if it's not okay, it eventually will be.
Awesome. I like that. Awesome. And who do you admire most?
That would also be my brother. He's actually the reason I got into substance use treatment. He had a lot of issues growing up, and he actually just became a father, and he got married and really turned his life around. So he's one of the people I look up to.
Awesome. Awesome. And what is the silliest thing you've ever said or done on a first date?
When I get really nervous, like first meeting people, I tend to rant, and sometimes I just blurt things out. I don't have like a specific example, but just like nonstop talking, like I don't know when to shut up.
Okay. And what is your idea of a good date?
I think something out of the box would be really cool. There's nothing wrong with like dinner and a movie, absolutely nothing wrong with that, but I think someone going outside of the box would be really cool.
Awesome. And what happened on your worst date?
I actually went to the beach with someone and they fell asleep.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Were you guys like laying or lying down like in the sand or
going on? He was just like on the blanket, just kind of knocked out. So there was that.
Oh wow. Okay, that must have been a really relaxing date.
Right.
Okay. And which movie can you watch over and over again?
Absolutely 21 Jump Street.
Awesome. 21 Jump Street, okay. And what makes you laugh?
I kind of like
okay, sorry.
dark humor like really makes me laugh. I think I have to be professional most of the time because of my job. And I think just like being goofy, like silly things just make me laugh.
Awesome. And are you a forgiver, forgetter, or both?
I'd say forgiver, but I feel like I let things go really easily. So probably a little bit of both.
Okay. And what are you passionate about?
Definitely my job. I love what I do. I love being able to help people turn their lives around, and just get them to a good place.
Awesome. And describe your three best qualities.
I'm empathetic. I'm a really good listener, and I have a great sense of humor.
Awesome. And does your ideal person have to be located like near you, like in the Stuart, Florida area, or?
I would prefer it, but I'm not 100% opposed to someone outside of the area.
Okay. And the final question is, how can you be contacted? So for example, Instagram, Facebook, email, etc.
Yeah, so I would say Facebook. My name is Abby Hennessy.
Awesome. Okay. Well, it was nice meeting you, Abby, and let's see what happens.
So thank you.
Have a good night. Thank you. Tyler, you're up next.
Hi guys, how are you?
Oh, hello. Oh, wow, it's fun. I like that. The smiley faces. Okay.
I don't know. I was playing around with it and I was like, well, I wanted something a little bit different maybe.
Okay. Hello, Tyler. How old are you?
I will be 38 in August.
38. Awesome. And where are you located?
I live in Oregon.
Oregon. Awesome. Okay. And what do you do for a living?
I just graduated from community college with my associate's degree in CAD/CAM, which is like machining or like CNC stuff. So manufacturing.
Awesome. Okay. And do you have children?
No.
Okay. Would you like children in the future?
Maybe, I don't know. I can't, to be honest, I can't see that far down the road.
Okay, yep, one day at a time. I understand that. And what are you currently looking for? So new friends, to date someone new, a long-term relationship.
Um, I'm pretty open to whatever. I mean, the part of it is it's summertime. I just graduated from community college and I really want to just do something fun.
And what age range are you interested in dating?
Probably anywhere between 21 and 40.
Okay. And why do you think you're single?
I'm just very awkward. I'm disabled with mild cerebral palsy, so that's kind of like the foremost thing in my life, and it's a lot of work for me to be independent and do things on my own, and I put a lot of focus into that. So either there's not enough time or energy to go meet people, or I'm just socially awkward and don't know how to meet people. To be honest, a lot of social things a lot of social things in general changed heavily with the pandemic, and now it seems awkward just to go even to a bar or someplace just to mingle or to try to meet people. It just seems very awkward.
Okay, I hear you on that. Okay. And who is your biggest celebrity crush?
I don't know. I would probably have to say Carrie Underwood's probably pretty high up the list.
Okay. And is there anything about yourself that you're currently trying to change or improve?
I've been kind of on a growth pattern the last 4 years, and I think for me, slow and steady progress is the key. I'm trying to get a little bit outside of my shell. Like again, with the social stuff, I've just kind of got to the point where like being bored, sad, and lonely at home isn't working mental health wise. So at some point, I've got to get out of my head as far as, oh, this person's going to turn me down. That person isn't going to like me, or whatever. And I need to start trying, and rather than being like, oh, this person I've seen once or twice is cute, but they probably have a boyfriend or whatever. So I don't even try.
Good. Okay. So you're putting in effort to change some things. I like that. You're being proactive. Awesome. Are you an animal person? Do you have any pets?
I don't currently have any pets, but I wouldn't mind having a cat at some point.
Okay. And are you a possessive person in a relationship?
That again, I think it depends on the personality of the person I'm with. I'm kind of like I don't really have a set type of person. Like I kind of go by like the people I've met, that are just friends or people that I know. Definitely their personality gives off different vibes, and so a lot of it depends on that kind of vibe. If I ever find someone that's really wants to even just be friends with me and hang out and go go to a concert or something just as friends, it I don't really have too many things that are like deal breakers, so that I'm not really like there's a lot that I'm pretty open and willing to work with, I guess.
What is the best piece of advice someone has ever given you?
I don't really know.
And who do you admire most? Who do you admire most?
I don't know. I mean, I'm a big Apple fan, so I would probably say Steve Jobs.
Okay, awesome. And what is the silliest thing you've ever done or said on a first date?
I have no idea, because it's been that long since I've been out with someone.
Okay. And what is your idea of a good date?
I wouldn't mind, getting coffee or going to have a light meal with somebody. I just pretty much at this point, conversation is a huge head start.
Awesome. And what happened on your worst date?
Like I said, it's been so long. It was probably easily 10 years ago since I've been on an actual date with someone.
Okay. And which movie can you watch over and over again?
I would say probably Coyote Ugly.
Okay, awesome. And what makes you laugh?
I'll laugh at pretty much just about anything. I'm very sarcastic, so I like that kind of humor. There's when I get to scrolling around on Instagram, I can be there quite a while laughing at people's the dad jokes people post and stuff like that.
And are you a forgiver, forgetter, or both?
Probably both.
Okay. And what are you passionate about?
That would be Apple stuff. I really like technology, and I'm one of those people that kind of keeps up on the latest Apple rumors, or when I can afford to kind of buy something new. But I do a lot of reading and research on what they've got going on. So.
Okay, and describe your 3 best qualities.
Okay, so intelligence or smart, I would say perseverance, and I don't know. I think I had something earlier, and then it's gone now. but perseverance and intelligence and maybe sense of humor.
Sense of humor. Awesome. Okay, and does your ideal person have to be located in Oregon?
Yes, probably would be really nice to meet in person. But I'm active enough on a couple of social media things that I've got to know some people real well that live around the US or around the world. So, I mean, it depends. Depends on how serious somebody really wanted to be, I guess.
Okay, and the next question is, how can you be contacted?
I go by Trike Tyler on most social media, meaning specifically Instagram or Facebook Messenger. My email is triketylerlive@gmail.com. So that's
Awesome.
probably any of those, really.
All right, Tyler, it was nice meeting you, and let's see what happens once it's posted. You never know who will contact you, so let's see what happens. Thank you for coming out.
Yeah.
Have a good night. Christopher, you're up next.
Yep, that would be me.
Hi, Christopher.
Hello.
Okay, Christopher. Hello, how are you?
Good.
Awesome. Christopher, how old are you?
I am 26.
26. Awesome. And where are you located?
I live in Grayland, Washington.
Alrighty. Grayland, Washington. All right, awesome. And what do you do for a living?
I'm finishing up a bachelor's degree in secondary mathematics education and exploring career opportunities related to my field.
Awesome. And do you have children?
I do not.
Okay. And would you like children in the future?
Not at all.
Alrighty. And what are you currently looking for? So new friends, to date someone new, a long-term relationship?
I'm hopefully looking for a relationship, but if it doesn't become anything more than just friends, that's okay too.
Okay, awesome. And what age range are you interested in dating?
I'd say between 24 and 30.
24 and 30. Awesome. Okay. And why do you think you're single?
I guess I just haven't met the right person yet.
Okay. And who is your biggest celebrity crush?
That would have to be Christina Hendricks.
Christina Hendricks. Okay, awesome. And is there anything about yourself that you're currently trying to change or improve?
Yeah, I'm currently working on losing weight and already have lost some.
Alrighty. And are you an animal person? Do you have pets?
Yeah, I'm certainly an animal person. I have 2 dogs and a cat.
Awesome. And are you a possessive person in a relationship?
No.
Alrighty. And what is the best piece of advice someone has ever given you?
I'd say not to compare yourself to others. No one is more important than any other person.
Awesome. And who do you admire most?
I definitely go with my mother. She's been with me all my life, been there for me all my life, and even to this day.
Awesome. And what is the silliest thing you've ever said or done on a first date?
Yeah, I can't really think of anything.
Okay. And what is your idea of a good date?
Well, it could be like a movie or dinner, or if it's a special date, we could go to a live show like a musical or a concert.
Awesome. And what happened on your worst date?
It wasn't so much a date. Technically what it was prom. my sister and we went to two different high schools, and she was dating a guy who went to my high school. I had asked out a friend of hers so she wouldn't feel like the odd one out. And what happened is I learned that after I did that, my high school crush wanted to go with me, but I stuck to my original plan and went with my sister's friend.
Okay. And which movie can you watch over and over again?
I'd have to go with Boyhood. It's definitely a film I identify with because it does remind me of my childhood.
Okay. And what makes you laugh?
I'll go with Monty Python.
Okay. And are you a forgiver, forgetter, or both?
I'm definitely more of a forgiver. I have a pretty good memory, so I'm definitely not a forgetter.
Awesome. And what are you passionate about?
I'd say movies and live shows like musicals, plays, concerts.
Okay. And describe your 3 best qualities.
I'd say I'm intelligent, considerate, and generous.
Awesome. And does your ideal person have to be located in Grayland, Washington?
Oh no. Yeah, they could live in Washington State. I'm also willing to do Oregon or California and maybe Idaho or Nevada.
Awesome. Okay. And how can you be contacted?
Ideally, I think it would be Facebook. Just search Christopher Gunderson. My surname is spelled Gundersen.
Awesome. Okay. Well, thank you, Christopher, for coming out. It was nice meeting you, and let's see what happens. Have a good night.
You too.
Thank you. Roxana, you're up now.
Hi.
Hello, Roxana. How are you?
I'm doing well.
Awesome. How old are you?
I'm 33.
33. Awesome. And where are you located?
I am currently in Sarasota, Florida, but I will probably be back in Fort Worth, Texas by the end of the year.
Okay, so I'll just put like Florida / like Texas. Okay. 1 second, I'm just writing it down. Okay, and what do you do for a living?
I'm a college administrator. I work in student affairs.
Awesome. Okay, and do you have children?
I do. I have one daughter. She's 13.
Okay, and would you like to have children in the future?
I think that would be based on the situation. I mean, I'm open to it, but it's not a deal breaker if that's not in the cards.
Okay. And what are you currently looking for? So, for example, new friends, to date someone new, a long-term relationship.
I'm looking for a dating with intention. So ideally a long-term relationship, but I know that takes time, getting to know each other, figuring out if our lives mesh. So just to be able to date someone who's open to a long-term relationship if we get there.
Okay. And what age range are you interested in dating?
30 to 40.
30 to 40. Okay. And why do you think you're single?
I've always been really how do I explain it? Well, I had my daughter, and then I took a long break from dating. And then I was in a relationship for about 2.5 years that didn't work out. And then I really just gave myself some time to figure out what I wanted and to really look introspectively. So it's really why I'm single.
Awesome. Okay. And who is your biggest celebrity crush?
Keanu Reeves.
Oh, yes. I haven't heard that name in a while. Yes. Awesome. Yes, okay. And is there anything about yourself that you're currently trying to change or improve?
I think improvement is something that everybody should always be working on. So for me, definitely getting back to taking care of myself. Going to the gym, working out. My job here in Florida was very, or is still very stressful, so I kind of went to the back burner. But really just taking care of myself. I tend to take care of all my loved ones, making sure they're all right, but really just focusing on myself and my growth.
Awesome. Exactly. Self-care. Exactly. Okay. And are you an animal person? Do you have any pets?
I do not have pets. I'm not against it. I just love to travel so much. I would not be a responsible pet owner. So I'm not against someone with pets. I just, for me, that's not a priority.
Okay. And are you a possessive person in a relationship?
No. I've been in two relationships. One like local with my daughter's father, and then a long-term, like long-distance relationship. So possession isn't really anything that I see myself being like in a relationship. My two main love languages are physical touch and quality time. So take that as you will.
Okay. And what is the best piece of advice someone has ever given you?
Love yourself first, because nobody is going to love you as much as you love yourself.
Awesome. Okay. And who do you admire most?
My mother. Yeah,
awesome. Mom that's a popular answer tonight. I love it.
Yeah, she was a stay-at-home mom, still is, and really didn't realize how much of a privilege that was until I got older. So
yes, definitely. And what is the silliest thing you've ever said or done on a first date?
Well, like I said before, I haven't really dated, so I haven't had that many dates. But when I was way younger, like high school, early college, I remember being on a date with a good friend from high school, and we were such good friends that he could tell me anything. But later, like after we went on the date, he's just like, you are not ready to date. Like, he's like, you spent your time talking about your ex. I was like, oh crap.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I was like 18 or 19, so I was like, oh, grown a lot since then.
Well, at least, it's nice when people at least kind of give you feedback, because sometimes it's just, really they kind of go to you and you're like, what happened? Yeah, exactly. So at least they, gave feedback. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And what is your idea of a good date?
Idea of a good date? It depends on like if I know the person, if we've been dating a while, or if it's the first date. First date, I would just get to know each other, like coffee, drinks, nothing like heavy. Really just get to know each other, ask questions, figure out who, like what our likes or dislikes kind of thing, get to know each other. But if we've been on a few dates, or if we've been together for a bit, then try new food, a new restaurant, going to a movie. I'm a big movie buff, so it's really just spending quality time.
Awesome. And what happened on your worst date?
Okay, worst date. So back in Texas, we have this restaurant that like more of a mom and pop shop, but this guy came like 45 minutes late, and then he came, like, I don't know if you've seen the Downy commercials, that's like when your V-neck is supposed to be a U-neck.
I don't have cable.
So it's like he came in like a sweater. It had holes all over it, and it was like moth eaten, dirty. Like I was like, oh, like I'm not judging you, but I like to put my best foot forward.
Yeah, that's the first impression.
And
oh my god.
Like, he's like, sorry, it was the only thing that was washed. I'm like, if that was your wash,
wow,
you have an issue.
Wow. Okay, he was late and he was dirty, so he wasn't even fashionably late. Okay,
He wasn't even trying.
Yeah, I'm like, okay. Maybe he was trying to look like Kanye or something. Who knows? Which movie? Which movie? Because Kanye does dress kind of out there. To say the least. Which movie can you watch over and over again?
Okay, wow. Like I said, I'm a big movie buff, so I don't think I have like a favorite movie, but I love to watch new releases. Again, going back to my celebrity crush, anything with Keanu Reeves in it.
Okay. Got it. Awesome. And what makes you laugh?
I think people who don't take themselves too seriously. I'm not showing it here, but I'm very sarcastic. So, so people who can laugh about that, laugh about life. Like life is too short to be serious all the time.
Exactly. And are you a forgiver, forgetter, or both?
Eventually, I'm both. I am a forgiver before I'm a forgetter. So
awesome.
Take that as you will.
Yeah, exactly. And what are you passionate about?
So if we're talking career, I'm very passionate about education. I believe education should be a right, not a privilege. I believe everybody should have access to a quality education and a higher education if they so choose to do so. If we're talking about personal life, my family, especially my daughter, and just staying in touch with my loved ones and my friends.
Awesome. And describe your 3 best qualities.
I love with my whole heart, which is a best quality, but also gets me hurt a lot. I am honest to a fault, so that's a good and a bad thing. And I'm trustworthy and I trust people, but once trust is broken, it's very hard to get back.
Awesome. And does your ideal person have to be located in Florida or Texas?
Ideally, Texas, because that's where I'm going to end up setting down my roots permanently. Don't see myself moving away from my family again unless, I get married and that's in the cards. Open to a long distance relationship, but they have to be willing to put in the work, because I've been in a long distance relationship that didn't work out because that person wasn't able to give what they initially said they were able to.
Awesome. And how can you be contacted?
Email to start. My handle right there is Instagram, so I'm not on there often, but that's a good place to contact me. But also my email, so it's Roxana, ROXANA .AGUIRRE2012
Awesome. Well, it was nice meeting you, Roxana, and let's see what happens. You never know. Once we post this, you just never know what'll happen. Thank you for coming out, and have a good night.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you. Follow us and subscribe to our channel to join our next singles party.